Has it been a sweet life for all of the former stars of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody? For one member of the cast, the show's popularity wasn't enough to keep a roof over her head. After 6 years of playing Cody Martin on The Suite Life of Zack and Cody and its seagoing sequel, Cole Sprouse and his brother stepped back from Hollywood to attend NYU. In 2015, they celebrated their graduation. After graduating, Sprouse was uncertain whether or not he wanted to continue his acting career. During college, he studied archaeology and pondered whether he should pursue that instead. Meanwhile, he'd also developed an interest in photography and landed professional gigs for Elle and Adidas. In 2017, his acting manager convinced him to put himself out there for pilot season, which is how he landed the role of Jughead Jones on the CW's Riverdale. Sprouse played the character until the series' conclusion in 2023. Aside from that, he starred in the feature films 5 Feet Apart in 2019 and Moonshot in 2022. Meanwhile, he also made headlines for his relationship with Riverdale co-star Lily Reinhart until they split up in 2020. Dylan Sprouse, who played Zack Martin in The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, was hesitant about resuming his career in the industry after graduating from NYU. Ultimately, he returned to acting, appearing in several films, including Dismissed, Banana Split, Tiger Tiger, and Beautiful Disaster. He also lent his voice to video games and appeared in music videos for Kygo and Camila Cabello. Outside of acting, he co-founded Brooklyn-based All Wise Meadery as a way to ensure he maintained a level of financial stability in a notoriously unstable profession.
My name is Dylan Sprouse, and I am both an actor and a master brewer.
Meanwhile, in 2023, Sprouse got engaged to his longtime girlfriend, model Barbara Palvin. Looking back at his years within the Suite Life universe, Sprouse admitted the show could be a grind. He told iHollywood TV, "I don't even remember it at all. It was such a crazy time in my life. It was a full-time gig. It was 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 12-hour days." And while Sprouse may continue to split his time between movie roles and Mead, it doesn't seem likely that he'll dive back into a TV series like his brother did. He told Vanity Fair, "Cole has a hard job. It's not easy. And it's 9 to 5, day in and day out." Brenda Song was a fan favorite on The Suite Life of Zack and Cody as London Tipton, daughter of the hotel's owner and resident in its posh penthouse. For the experienced child actor, The Suite Life was a launching pad into more work as an adult. These roles included a 4-episode stint on Shonda Rhimes' Scandal, a run on New Girl, and guest spots on The League, Robot Chicken, and Key and Peele. Song was also a series regular on the short-lived sitcom Dads and in the Hulu comedy series Dollface. Additionally, she appeared in a variety of animated series, most notably Amphibia. These days, Song is in a long-term relationship with former child star Macaulay Culkin. The engaged couple have 2 children together, born in 2021 and 2022. Ashley Tisdale was cast in The Suite Life of Zack and Cody as Maddie Fitzpatrick, who worked the candy counter at the Tipton. During her time on Suite Life, Tisdale also appeared in Disney Channel's hit movie High School Musical and its various sequels. As for The Suite Life on Deck, she only appeared in 1 episode. After the success of High School Musical, she launched a music career, releasing her debut album Headstrong in 2007 and her follow-up Guilty Pleasure in 2009. 10 years later, she returned with a 3rd album, Symptoms. At the same time, Tisdale voiced characters in animated series like Phineas and Ferb and Skylanders Academy. She also had live-action guest starring roles in shows like Raising Hope and Sons of Anarchy. And she was a regular on the CBS comedy Carol's Second Act, which ran from 2019 to 2020. In 2014, Tisdale tied the knot with Christopher French, and in 2021, the couple welcomed their first child. Phill Lewis played Marion Mosby, the pompous manager of the Tipton Hotel and the SS Tipton. After the finale of The Suite Life on Deck, he continued to appear in numerous TV series and even reprised Mosby for a 2015 episode of the Disney Channel series Jessie. Lewis had appeared in some Nickelodeon series, including Nicki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, and The Really Loud House. His voice can be heard in several episodes of the animated comedy American Dad. Aside from acting, Lewis has racked up more than 60 credits as a television director. Among the many series he's directed include iCarly, Call Me Kat, How I Met Your Father, and One Day at a Time. In fact, it was while directing an episode of Young and Hungry that he reunited with former Suite Life co-star Ashley Tisdale, who was one of the show's producers. In the years since Suite Life ended, Lewis has kept in touch with the cast and is particularly close with Brenda Song. During a chat with On the Spot interviews, he said, "We had such a great relationship on the show, and she is like my other daughter." As lounge singer Carrie Martin on The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, Kim Rhodes was the mother of the twins. Post-Suite Life, Rhodes remained a familiar face on TV screens, appearing in a guest starring capacity on series like NCIS, Criminal Minds, and Colony. She also had recurring roles in the CW's Supernatural and Kung Fu. In the summer of 2023, Rhodes referenced The Suite Life when she commented on the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike, explaining that actors were being shut out of earning residuals because of how technology changed the way people watch television. She wrote on Twitter, "I did a show that aired on Disney Channel 8 times a week, minimum. At the same time, my 1,600 square foot home was foreclosed on, and I lost health insurance for myself, my husband, and my child because of the residual structure." Adrian R'Mante played the Tiptons' bellhop-turned-assistant night manager, Esteban Ramirez. After The Suite Life of Zack and Cody ended its run in 2008, he reprised Esteban in an episode of the spin-off, The Suite Life on Deck. He's also been a regular guest star in other shows like Hawaii Five-0, NCIS Los Angeles, and Magnum P.I. R'Mante is happy that he's still associated with The Suite Life, admitting the character still looms large in his life. R'Mante told The Wrap, "There's like certain characters where people just, don't want to own what they did when they were younger or in the past because they don't want to be stereotyped. But for me, I am blessed to have had that experience." Meanwhile, R'Mante is managing the career of his son, child actor Ian R'Mante. Brian Stepanek made quite an impression on viewers of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, playing Tipton engineer and amateur inventor Aaron Hockhauser. When The Suite Life on Deck wrapped, Stepanek remained busy as an actor. As a guest star, he's appeared in series like 2.5 Men and Major Crimes, and he's had a recurring role as Mr. Givens in Young Sheldon. In film, he can be seen in the Oscar-winning drama Green Book, as well as LBJ, Jingle All the Way 2, and The Little Rascal Saved the Day. He's also ventured into directing episodes of Nicki, Ricky, Dickie, and Don, and Cousins for Life. Stepanek praised Suite Life stars Cole and Dylan Sprouse for taking a break from Hollywood to attend college before figuring out if they wanted to resume acting. In an interview with MEA Worldwide, he said, "I can't help but be proud of them. I think the route they took is fantastic." Stepanek gave fans an unexpected treat by reviving Arwen in a TikTok video, which racked up an impressive 16 million views before co-star Kim Rhodes responded by turning it into a duet. One of the most memorable recurring characters in The Suite Life of Zack and Cody was Bob, the dyslexic best friend of the titular twins. Prior to this show, Charlie Stewart had appeared in numerous TV programs and was a series regular on the sitcom Life with Bonnie. He also appeared in the Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause. Stewart continued acting a little while longer after he left The Suite Life. Among his various roles, he appeared in The Prince and the Pauper, the movie, which reunited him with his Suite Life co-stars Cole and Dylan Sprouse. He also did movies like The Dog Who Saved Christmas and My Dog's Christmas Miracle, while booking television guest spots in series like How I Met Your Mother and Bones. Stewart's most recent screen credit was the 2013 indie film The Secret Life of Dorks. Prior to playing the recurring role of Tipton maid Muriel, Estelle Harris was best known for portraying George Costanza's mother on Seinfeld. She was also well known as the voice of Mrs. Potato Head in the Toy Story franchise. As fans will recall, Muriel's work ethic left much to be desired. In what became something of a catchphrase, she would often say,
"I'm not cleaning that up."
Harris continued racking up many more TV and film appearances in the years after The Suite Life. She died on April 2, 2022, at the age of 93. Her final screen credit was Toy Story 4, which came out in 2019. Sophie Oda appeared in 10 episodes of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody as Barbara Brownstein, the sometimes girlfriend of Cody Martin. After her Suite Life experience, Oda guest starred on several TV series, including The Big Bang Theory, NCIS Los Angeles, and Hawaii Five-0. The actor revisited her Suite Life character in a 2020 video that she posted on YouTube. She put on her glasses and…
This is bringing up some very weird feelings.
In that video, Oda recalled that she had auditioned for a role in Hannah Montana, which she didn't get. However, it was because of that audition that she wound up in The Suite Life. Outside of acting, Oda has transformed her love of vintage clothing into a side business, finding cool items and then selling them online via Depop. In 9 episodes of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, actor Patrick Bristow played Patrick, the fussy maitre d' at the Tipton Hotel. Bristow's comedy chops were honed during his time as a member of the iconic Los Angeles comedy troupe The Groundlings. As he noted on his website, he also directs and teaches acting and is the co-creator of the Jim Henson Company's improv comedy puppet show, Puppet Up. His post-Suite Life work has included the films Pain and Gain, Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, and Transformers Age of Extinction. On TV, he's appeared in series like Criminal Minds, Shameless, and Pretty Little Liars. Appearing in just 6 episodes of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody, Alyson Stoner played Max, a friend of the twins who once had a crush on Zack. During the Suite Life era, Stoner was no stranger to Disney Channel viewers. They also appeared in That's So Raven and Camp Rock. For For years, they were also the voice of Isabella in the animated Disney Channel series Phineas and Ferb. Stoner embarked on a music career as well, releasing several singles and accompanying music videos. In recent years, the actor has been very outspoken about the trauma they experienced as a child actor. In an essay for People titled "The Toddler to Trainwreck Industrial Complex," Stoner wrote, "Though I'm not without scars and ongoing struggles, I am still one of the most fortunate cases." In 2023, they launched the Dear Hollywood podcast as a vehicle to share what they'd gone through as a child actor. In one episode, Stoner recalled the embarrassment and awkwardness they felt when, at age 12, a Sweet Life script called for them to kiss Cole Sprouse. At the time, they'd never kissed anyone before.
Was I ready for that? No, I felt young and uncomfortable.
Giovonnie Samuels portrayed Nia Mosby, the hotel manager's niece, in 7 episodes of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. As Nickelodeon viewers know, she arrived with sketch comedy experience as a former cast member of All That. In the years that followed, Samuels continued to act on screen, appearing in TV series such as Raising Hope, You're the Worst, and Raven's Home. In a video she posted to TikTok explaining why she supported the SAG-AFTRA strike, Samuels pointed out that being a series regular on a show and being a guest actor are 2 very different financial tiers. She said, "I need y'all to understand that not all child stars are rich. The leads of the cast, they get the big money checks."
The supporting cast, like myself, we don't get that. That's why we're striking.